Okay, let's talk about part two. In this crash course, we're going to be talking about the waiver wire. Okay, what the fuck is the waiver wire? So, let's talk about why you'd even use the waiver wire. If you feel like the team that you have is missing some key pieces or missing somebody that could really help improve them, you might want to improve that team with players that nobody has selected yet. That is called the waiver wire. In this case, I don't really love my defense. The New Orleans defense. They're going up against Dallas. Dallas is a pretty good team, pretty good offense. I don't think my defense is going to go super well. If you look at this stat, Dallas is actually giving up the 7th fewest fantasy points to the defense position. I don't love that. I don't love that. So I'm going to go to the waiver wire to see what I can do. How do I do that? Great question. I'm going to go to players. And now I'm going to start to look at who's available. All available players. Clearly, I want a defense here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see, okay, there's so many different ways you can filter them. But I want to see who do I think is going to be the most projected points, that's what proj means, in week 2. Filter. Hit that filter button. And I can start to see, who do I think will do well? You know what? I actually think Jacksonville will do pretty well. They're going to go against Cleveland. Cleveland was absolutely dog shit. They gave up the 3rd most fantasy points to defense position. They're dog shit week 1. So I want to place a waiver claim on them. What does that mean? Good question. First, let me go through the dynamics of how the waiver claim works. So if I want them, I'll click add. If I want to add this player, I have to decide who I want to get rid of. There are certain players you just can't get rid of because they're seen as too high value by Yahoo Fantasy Football. So Yahoo Fantasy Football is actively trying to prevent you from being a fucking dumbass. So I can't get rid of Chase or Saquon Barkley, but anybody else is fair game. Let's say I want to get rid of Romeo Dobbs. His projected points are pretty low. It doesn't seem like he's that valuable of a player. I can afford to give him up. I'm going to say give him up. Sick. Now I have this transaction. Jacksonville for Romeo Dobbs. And I can make this claim. Now, before I do this, let me explain how the waiver claim works. Now, think of it this way. Think of it this way. We want everyone to have some sort of balance in their teams. So you are ordered from first to last based off of your position in the standings. So Torture Post department is last right now, which means they have the #1 priority for waivers. Magic 8 Balls is doing the best right now, so they have the #12 priority for waivers. Priority for waivers just means that if I make this claim, if I create the claim to add Jacksonville and drop Romeo Dobbs, if someone else also wants Jacksonville, then it will go into that order to see who gets them. And it will tell me who got him by Tuesday at midnight or Wednesday morning. Basically the same thing. So as long as you get your claims in by Tuesday at midnight, you will be able to put your name into the hat, and then it'll depend on who else put them and where your orders are. As soon as you make a claim and as soon as you get who you want, you are then put down to the bottom of the waivers, and the order is re-ranked and redone. But that basically summarizes waiver wire. I'm going to create this claim. And now it's going to tell me, okay, you have made a claim for adding Jacksonville and dropping Romeo Dobbs. Good luck. It'll let me know if I won or if I got this claim by September 11th, which is Wednesday morning. And that's it.